Dun, 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 dun. Look who's back. Very long story short, if you have any questions about this very much condensed story that I'm going to give you, feel free to put it in the comments. The guy that I bought this from wasn't the most honest, although we inspected it pretty thoroughly, or as much as we could. Underneath, inside, under the hood, all that kind of stuff. There was a massive oil leak when I returned. I can't remember if I mentioned it on this channel yet, but huge oil leak. Fast forward 6 months, this has been at a very reputable mechanic that I trust any of my cars with. I take all of my cars to. 6 months later, the Cadillac 500 motor that is inside this truck has been completely rebuilt. And I'm not going to show you the receipt, but I'm going to reference it real quick. Actually, I might show you without any of my information being shown. So we'll just kind of show you right here. You can see oil filter, engine gasket set, intake gasket set, pan gaskets, repair kit, rear main seal, spark plugs, belts, bolt kits, more filters, rod bearing sets, main bearing set, oil, all that kind of crap. And then over here, I have the whole look through of the motor, which was the most expensive part. I had to have a ton of parts honed, polished, resized. And I had to actually drive to, I can't remember if it was Missouri or Kansas. I think it was Missouri. Because it was like 3 months ago. I had to drive to Missouri to pick up a crankshaft. If you're new to the motor, they don't make them anymore. So OEM parts, even aftermarket parts for some reason, are really hard to find. So I found this an hour and a half away, the crankshaft. Thank goodness. Went, got it, brought it back. They had to machine it, all that kind of good stuff, as well as several other parts within the motor. So pretty much the guy that I got this from had gotten it on a trade. The guy who traded it to him had built it. From what I'm finding out, they pretty much just dropped the motor in and that was it. The motor had a lot of things that needed to be done to it, thus the things that I had to do to it, and that's what caused all the problems. So if you have any questions about that story or want any more details, put them down below and I'll answer them as much as I can. But with that being said, it's back. Hopefully not for long because he is officially up for sale. He has set on a lot of my money for 6 months now, which 6 months was kind of the time period I was going to keep him anyways. Unfortunately, under my ownership of 6 months, he hasn't been here. He's been at the mechanic, like I mentioned, but nonetheless, he's back. I'm going to go take him just real quick to run an errand and also to get a bath. It's just been sitting for 6 months in a shop and a couple days outside. Luckily, they kept him inside the whole time for me, but he needs a bath, so I'm gonna go give him a bath. But before I let you guys go on this, like I said, I just wanted to update you. I had some questions asked on my Instagram where Fast Eddie was. This is where he's been. So I do appreciate you guys watching. And again, if I have any kind of updates I'm gonna do to this truck, I will put a video out about it. There's not gonna be a ton about it because, like I said, it's for sale. Hopefully I'm not sitting on it very long, but I do plan on sitting on it for a little while because this is a pretty specific truck. It's I mean, there are tons, I feel like on Marketplace right now, or several. Luckily, even the really crappy, rusted out, stock motor, luckily those are still kind of priced high right now. So I think this is competitively priced how I have it. And I kind of talked to my mechanic, he is a big LS guy. So LS, he was trying to talk me into putting an LS in this, which hindsight, I probably should have. Was telling him my price. He thought the price was fair, so I'm pretty confident with the price I have now. But anyways, like I said, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will update you on this if there is any update. If not, this could be the very last thing that you see before I announce that I've sold it, which hopefully that is not too long. I appreciate you guys watching. Check out all my other videos. Check out my video introducing this, and it gives you a whole walkthrough of everything. Other than that, I will see you in the next one.